What up, what up, what up, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Crypto Prince, aka C Prince, and on this channel I'll show you how to gain and retain wealth in crypto. So guys, once again, going out to my subscriber that won the other day, the giveaway, the ETH giveaway. Can you please send your ETH address so I can send over those cryptos to you? If this crypto hasn't been claimed, if this crypto is not claimed by the end of this weekend, then I'll be doing the giveaway again the following week. So before we get into the news, we're just going to look on the price action of the day. So we see Bitcoin at $31,699, and that's up 2%. We see Ethereum at 130. We see Ethereum at $1,328, and that's up 5%. We see Polkadot at $17.30, and that's up 9%. We see XRP at 0.26 cents, and that's up 3%. We see Cardano at 0.34 cents, and that's up 8%. We see Chainlink at $23, and that's $23.93, and that's up 12%. We see Litecoin at $130, and that's up 4%. Bitcoin Cash at $396, that's up 0.5%. And Binance Coin, and that's up $42, up 3% on the day. So this is an on-chain analysis matrix, and it shows like these are the wallet addresses of people with 10,000 ETH or more, right? And we see back in between 2016 2017 there was a big rejection in people holding above 10k ETH, and now we're seeing a gradual rise from basically mid 2016. We see a gradual rise. There was a small pullback in 2019, but you still see people holding, right? So this is the biggest decline we've seen. And then since then, it's just been on a rise. People holding 10 ETH or more, and now we're looking to break all-time highs. So all-time highs for people holding 10 ETH or more is 2018, right? Basically the previous bull run, and then there was a dip, but there was a small rejection as well. A small rejection on the 1,200 levels. It was a small rejection, and now we see it getting ready to break all-time highs, right? So people with 10k or more ETH, it's breaking all-time highs right now. So bear in mind, this will set you back 13 million, right? To get that 10,000k in ETH will set you back 13 million dollars, and we're seeing it's on an uptrend. The wallet address holding 10k or more ETH is on an uptrend, right? It's looking to break all-time highs. So this shows me that people with a lot of money are getting more and more involved with ETH, right? A lot of big money players, whether it's big money retailers, or we know already that there's big money institutional investors are getting involved. Another thing to look out for is Ethereum Foundation partners with Reddit, the largest social media platform for news aggregation and discussion. Reddit has entered into a partnership with Ethereum Foundation to produce scaling tools for the DLT platform. Through this partnership, we will be increasing our commitment to the blockchain, accelerating scaling and resources for the Ethereum ecosystem, and bringing the value and independence of the blockchain technology to millions of Reddit users. Reddit keeps gaining new users with over 50 million at present, and hundreds of new communities. So basically Reddit partners with Ethereum Foundation, and it says that in this partnership it's going to accelerate the scaling and resources for the Ethereum ecosystem, and that's bullish news for Ethereum, right? With over 50 million users right now Reddit has, and they're going to find some ways to scale Ethereum ecosystem. They're going to find some way to accelerate the Ethereum ecosystem. This is going to also bring adoption, right? Because there's hundreds of communities on the Reddit. So this is bullish for Ethereum, and people might be wondering why all these bullish news. Where we see that Grayscale is investing more and more. We see hedge fund companies are getting more and more in Ethereum. Another buy signal for me is when almost every YouTuber, or almost all the big influencers on YouTube, are talking about Ethereum, right? All of them are talking, unless they are maxi on a coin. The neutrals are talking about Ethereum right now, one way or the other. They're talking about bullish news for Ethereum. So that's another buying signal for me, when almost everyone is talking about Ethereum. Unless you're maxi for a coin, you're talking about Ethereum. That's one bullish news. And people might be wondering, why is the price not moving? And I want to draw this to attention. So in a previous video I made, I said that Ethereum will go 3K by the end of the month. And I got that information based off Bitcoin going 2x straight after it breaks its all-time high. So I was seeing the same pattern for Ethereum. So previously I said it's going to happen 3K by the end of the month. But I'll put this date back a bit, right? And the reason why I'll put this date back a bit is because we see Bitcoin break all-time high on every exchange, on every platform. However, on Ethereum, we see on some exchanges, it still hasn't broke its all-time high. For example, now we're on Kraken, right? So this is the Kraken exchange on the weekly time frame. We see the highest it's ever been on a Kraken is 1,594, which was the previous bull run, right? On the previous bull run on Kraken, it went to 1,594. So this is so now we're on the Bitstamp exchange, right? And I love to use the Bitstamp. And on the Bitstamp exchanges, we saw that we broke the all-time high. The all-time high over here was 1,400, right? 1,414, and we broke the all-time high. So depending on what exchange you're using, you will see a different all-time high. Yes, so depending on the exchange you're using, you'll see a different all-time high. So this is the all-time high for Kraken, right? All-time high for Kraken is 15K. So so I will postpone this 3K movement until all-time high on all exchanges has been broken, right? Then I'll give 2 weeks after that. 2 weeks after all-time high has been broken on all exchange. So hopefully between now and this weekend, because right now we're seeing the prices basically on a rally. Now we see, so basically now we see the price going up. If we go down to a smaller time frame, we can see that the price is currently going up right now. So the price is currently going up, looking to retest this level of resistance, right? Hopefully we'll break it and get to this, and even get to this all-time high, right? So, and even break this all-time high. So whenever we break this all-time high, not just on Kraken, but on all exchanges, when we break all-time high on all exchanges within 2 weeks, I'm hoping to see a 3K Ethereum, right? So if there's a possibility that we break all-time high on every exchange between now and this weekend, then there's a possibility we can see a 3K by mid-February, right? We can see 3K by mid-February. So if we break all-time high on all exchanges, we can see a 3K by mid-February. So that's what I'm hoping for, but we need to break these all-time high. If we don't break these all-time high by this weekend, then I'm going to postpone it for another week. We need to break all-time high on every exchange, and then within 2 weeks, then we'll break. Then we will double. Then we will 2x. Within 2 weeks of that, then we will 2x. Just like what Bitcoin did. That's the same thing I'm seeing for Ethereum, because the same rally, it's the same build up on the chart. It's almost the same to the T, right? VeChain VET has rolled out a blockchain-based application, Sync2, that will run as web application according to the firm. It's an innovative solution that will enable the mass adoption of decentralized application, or dApps. So recently I made a video about VeChain, and this is like a follow-up really, because in the previous video I talk about how VeChain is going for mass adoption, and they're making it easier for users by allowing a third party, by allowing users to go through a third party in order to not have to deal with transaction fee, not have to deal with things that may be classed as difficult, or things that could be tedious. VeChain is trying to make it that users don't need to go through the traditional way of using basically dApps. So VeChain is making it easy and accessible for dApps, basically for mass adoption. So in this article we see that this thing now is like a wallet, right? And it's called Sync2. Announcing VeChain Sync2, a revolutionary solution enabled dApps for mass adoption. Sync2 allow blockchain dApps to run as seamlessly as web application across all OS browser device types. No installation required. Alpha test for developers is now open. So this is a bullish news for VeChain, and not just VeChain, for the whole space in general, because it goes on to say the blog post also stated that the new app will be the first blockchain-based solution for dApp in the industry, right? This will be the first blockchain-based solution for dApp. As a result, VET hopes to encourage mass dApp adoption as it will remove all entry obstacles. So all the obstacles that will be considered as a problematic for people getting involved with crypto, or getting involved in investing, or getting involved in the utility of crypto, they're trying to basically minimize these obstacles and make it easier because everyone knows how to use web applications, but not everyone knows how to use dApps. dApps are more difficult to use, it's more tedious to use, right? So it goes down to say dApps are still new in the market, which makes them more difficult to use compared to web application. It requires users to switch between certain device types and browsers to access them, and the users of these apps may engage in cryptocurrency trading as well, making it even harder to use and manage. So to summarize, with linking it with the previous article, basically trying to use a third party, right? So this new wallet now would be a web application, right? And everyone knows how to use web application. Most people use it without even realizing that they're using it. It goes down to say the Sync 2 digital wallet will work with vital protocols such as VIP 201 and VIP 191, and will offer the connection that will enable mass dApp technology adoption. It will also integrate with the native VeChain's fee delegation protocol. This is what we talk about, the fee delegation protocol. This means that the user are henceforth not burdened with the cumbersome task of managing their cryptocurrency to pay gas fees, but the dApp service providers will pay on the behalf of the users. So in the other article, they said that third party will be basically doing the fees, but in this article we see that it's the service provider that's going to actually be paying on the behalf of the user. So so when you use, potentially in the future, when you use VeChain Sync 2 wallet, you won't be paying the fees, right? The service provider will be paying the fee, and that's another bullish case for the mass adoption case, because lots of people like free things, right? If I'm using a service and I'm not being paid, I'm not being charged a transaction fee, there's a possibility of saving money. There's a possibility of making a lot more money. There's a possibility of using this technology, and it's making life easier. Because when you use track and trace with VeChain, it's going to revolutionize the supply chain industry. So this is going to be bullish for VeChain. This is going to be bullish for the crypto space. It goes down to say the company is trying to make users see better alternatives to Ethereum ETH when it comes to dApp blockchain technology. VeChain is hoping that the improved technology will encourage more users to invest in VeChain. The company's chief executive officer, Sulo, also reiterated that the goal of the firm is to present a very solid competition edge over Ethereum in the dApp blockchain industry. So basically he's saying that he's competing with Ethereum. This is one of the first person I've heard saying that they're basically competing with Ethereum, but it's not competing with Ethereum overall. It's just competing with Ethereum in terms of the dApp industry, right? The dApp blockchain industry, in terms of bringing more mass adoption. And this is one of the things I would say. Not every company can compete with Ethereum in certain aspects, but I believe VeChain can in this area, right? In this area, in terms of the dApps, in this area, how they're looking to go about doing it as well. So and if you bring about a new wave of adoption, that will be good for your project, and that will be good for the space. So this is what I'm seeing for VeChain. VeChain is looking more and more bullish because they're aiming for mass adoption, and that's what the cryptocurrency field needs right now. We need mass adoption. So any projects aiming to drag or to bring mass adoption, I'm fully for that project, right? So I just want to give my hats off to VeChain for their efforts in bringing mass adoption, because whenever there's a mass adoption, everyone that's in the space already, trust me, you're going to see significant gains. So VeChain is doing us all good, whether you invest in VeChain or not. Just by trying to bring in mass adoption, VeChain is basically pumping everyone bags. No matter what coin you're in, VeChain is looking to pump your bag. So these are some of the benefits of a web application. So compared to this desktop application, web application are easier to maintain as they use the same code in the entire application. There are no compatibility issues. Another benefit is web application can be used on any platform, Windows, Linux, Mac, as they all support modern browsers. Another point, mobile app store approval not required in a web application, which is a very, very good thing. Release anytime and in any form, no need to remind users to update the application. Another good thing, because some people don't update their applications and then it stopped working and people wonder what happened. You can access these web applications 24 hours of the day and 365 days a year from any PC. You can either make use of the computer or your mobile device to access the required data. Web applications are a cost-effective option for any organization. Seat license for desktop software are expensive, whereas SaaS are generally pay as you go. And this is the biggest one I've seen personally, and biggest reason I've seen personally. Web-based apps are internet-enabled apps that are accessed through the mobile's web browser. Therefore, you don't require to download or install them. So this is a bullish case right now, because most people, they care about the space on their phone, they care about the space on their computer. And if you're coming with a use case that you don't need to download anything, you can just use the internet to access private information. You can just use the internet to connect to a lot of financial benefits, or a lot of benefits from the blockchain. That's bullish news, because as we know, apps takes up a lot of storage, and things like this take up a lot of storage. So that's good for VeChain if you don't need to download or install anything, right? And plus there's the risk of downloading virus or interact in some way with phishing. There's lots of reasons why it's more beneficial to do a web-based app, right? Other benefits are it's a cloud hosting and highly scalable, right? So cloud hosting, I like that word, and highly scalable. Cloud hosting is in the cloud, right? So once again, no storage required, or not a lot of storage required. Also scalable, right? So anything that's scalable, for me, that's a key word, because we're looking to progress, we're looking to get better, and anything that is scalable is on the right track for me. Meaning it has the infrastructure, it has the capability, it has the resources to get bigger and better over time. It's just that it's gonna have to scale, right? It's not gonna go there overnight, it's gonna scale there, but it has the proper infrastructure to get there in the first place. That's what we care about. It says that most cross-platform, right? You can use it cross-platform, modular and loosely coupled. And this is one of another thing. It is easily, that's the key word there, it is easily tested with automated tests, right? So it's very easy to deal with, it's very easy to set up, it's very easy to maintain, it's very easy to manage. Altogether, all in all, this is bullish news. Yeah, so it's a very good news that VeChain is trying to link the web application with dApps. It's trying to do that bridge, right? VeChain is trying to be that bridge between the dApps and web application, and that's good for VeChain and that's good for the space. In the next news, we see Cardano ADA is about to get its first stablecoin, and the name of the stablecoin is Ageusd, or AGEUSD. Goes on to say, according to what is known, the stablecoin protocol is based on the Ergo blockchain. However, IOHK CTO Roman Pellerin explained that it will also be available on Cardano once the project finally unlocks its smart contract capabilities or functionalities. As mentioned, the stablecoin is based on Ergo blockchain, and one thing that makes it stand out is the fact that it is not pegged to any fiat currency. Other stablecoins such as USDT are pegged to the USD and backed by it. Ageusd, on the other hand, is a cryptocurrency, is a crypto-backed stablecoin, meaning that it does not rely on CDPs, meaning collateralized debt position. It doesn't rely on collateralized debt position. As such, liquidation events for the stablecoin are impossible. So liquidation events for the stablecoins are impossible. The only detail that the project failed to disclose as of yet is when the stablecoin might be rolled out. However, with Cardano's next phase Gogen coming along shortly, it is likely that the Ageusd could be fully operational on Cardano by Q3 2020. Once again, very bullish news for Cardano, right? And why I say this is bullish for Cardano, in previous weeks I made a video about stablecoins, right, and how and why stablecoins are so important for the DeFi space and why it's so important for the crypto space in general. Because lots of people, when you realize your profits, you want to go in US, you want to go in stablecoin, right? When you want to take out profits, you need to go in stablecoin. And also, in order to be a big DeFi project, one has a project or a company has to have a stablecoin, right? And we see Ethereum have their own stablecoin, which is DAI, and also there's a cross with USDC as well. And I believe that this will usher in a new wave for use case in Cardano, because to me it's edging closer to coming onto DeFi, right? Cardano is edging closer to be a big player in DeFi by getting their own stablecoin. However, they're not using it as yet, but it's very soon. When it says that when the functionality gets, when the smart contract functionality gets approved, basically, then it will Ageusd will basically be transferred over or be compatible with the Cardano blockchain. So that's good and bullish use case for Cardano. Then Cardano will be able to do whatever they want to do. If they want to go into farming, if they want to go into other DeFi projects, they can basically be involved with DeFi. Just like we see Binance coin, just like we see Binance is involved with DeFi now. We see most of the major blockchains are getting involved with DeFi. The only blockchain I can see not being involved with DeFi possibly is Bitcoin, because no one wants to touch Bitcoin. It's already a working project. It's already a great project. The developers for Bitcoin don't want to change anything. So Bitcoin is the only project I would say that's not on DeFi. But it depends how you look at it, because if you go wrap Bitcoin, then now you're then now you're in DeFi, right? So there's a different case for the DeFi. Yes, guys, so this is a good news for Cardano in general. This is very bullish for Cardano, and I believe that Cardano will do big things in this bull run. I don't believe that Cardano will begin to move yet, as how I believe that it's going to be moving, right? And it's only at 34 cents right now. Last time I checked, let's check on the charts. Cardano, it's only at 34 cents right now, right? So this is the prime time to buy into Cardano. Not financial advice, but this is one of the lowest price we will ever see in Cardano, right? One of the lowest price based on everything that they've got right now and coming out, all the things that they're rolling out at the moment. Charles Hoskinson is basically fulfilling everything that he promised years ago, bit by bit. So this is very bullish for Cardano. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you click the like button, because this helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also refers the video to other people, get them talking about the crypto space, get your bags pumping. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click the notification bell, because if you're a winner of the ETH giveaway, you won't be notified. You won't know if you won the ETH giveaway. So make sure you click that notification bells, and thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video. Goodbye.